Hello, welcome to the Barbox Blender channel. Today we are going to model a light bulb and we're going to create the lighting effect of the light bulb. So I hope you like the video. So let's get started. So to start with the modeling of the light bulb, first let's select everything and let's delete it. So I'll press, let me activate the shortcuts. So the shortcut keys so that you can follow. Alright. So let's add first, to start with the modeling, we need to add the bolt. So if you cannot see for some reason the bolt down here, you can go to Edit, Preferences, and then go to Add-ons, and then search for the bolt. So make sure the Bolt Factory add-on is ticked. Alright. Now Shift A, Mesh, and then Bolt. So we can use this as a starting point to model the light bulb. So down here there is settings for the bolt. So go here and then we can change some settings here to get the desired shape. Most probably what we need is the thread length. Let me adjust this one. I think this will be okay for now. Also, I can change the pitch. Something like this. Okay, let's see what else we can change. We can change the diameter also. We can something like somewhere like this. Yeah. So just experiment with this and then you will get the desired result. For now, I will leave it at this. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is to put the glass lamp here, but we need to remove this before that. So let's go to Edit mode, and to remove this, press Alt and then left click on the line. No, actually go to the face mode and then Alt and left click on the line. Now the face is selected. We can delete this, delete faces. Alright, now we don't need the upper part, so put your cursor here and then press L to select everything above, then press delete and delete faces. Okay, now we are left with the bottom part, as you can see. So this looks pretty close to the edge of the light bulb that we usually see. Alright, so I'm gonna do some extra part here that can hold the light bulb in place. So to do that, let me zoom in and go to the line mode and then press Alt and then click on the line. So this will select the circumference of the object. I'll go to the front view and then press E to extrude along the Z. We can extrude it like this. Now press S to scale. Sorry, let me try again. Yeah, just a little bit. This looks good. Okay, now what we can do is we can extend this a little bit to give it some thickness. So extend and then scale to the inside just a little bit like this. Okay, this is enough. Okay, now let's go to the object mode. Now it's time to add the light bulb on this object. So to do that, go to Shift A, Mesh, and then we can use the sphere. In this case, let me move the sphere upward somewhere around here, and let's scale it up. Okay. So we may not need the bottom part, so I will remove that. Let's go to the Edit tab and let's select the bottom part. Alt this one, and let's delete the faces. Alright, now press L and then delete this one also. Okay, so to give it some kind of lamp shape, we need to extend this to down here. So to do that, go to line selection and then Alt this one. Now let's extend this downward. Okay, now let's resize it so that it can fit the holder of the bulb somewhere around here. Just a little bit. This looks okay. Okay, now let's try to install it in place. Press G to move it, and then along the Z, let's go downward. Alright, somewhere here. So this looks in place. Okay, now let's take a look. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, it's in place, but there is some kind of gap here. So to address this, select the bottom part and then go to Edit mode. Select the inside part. Alt, okay, yeah, line selection. Alt, select the inside. Now to fill in the gap, extrude and then scale inward. Now you can see the gap is filled. It's airtight now. We can take a look inside. Yeah, so it's extended up to here. So this looks good. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we are almost done with the modeling part. Maybe we can adjust the shape of it just to improve the shape. Let's go to Edit tab. Let's select this. I can scale this up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, now this is looking good. Maybe we can improve something here also. We can select this part. Maybe I can scale this up. Okay. Looks like we are done with the modeling parts. It looks a pretty decent, simple light bulb. Okay, now we can go to the shading part. Before that, let me smooth shade this one. Yeah, it looks better now. Okay, so for the shading parts, let's select the light bulb, go to shading. Okay, let's add a new material. So in this case, what we need is for the light bulb to emit light like in a realistic mode. So to do that, we don't need this part, the principal base div. What we need instead is Shift A, search for emission. Yeah, so we can use emission in this case. So let me connect the emission to the surface. All right, now it's showing a white color. You can use this or any kind of color that you want. So for this case, I'd prefer to use some kind of yellow, but it will depend on your preference. All right. The other thing, let's give some materials to this, the lower parts also. Let's add a new material. Okay, I'll go with black. Okay. Also, I want to change the material of this part, the lower part. Usually it's a metallic. So to do that, I will go to the edit mode and let me select the bottom part like this. Right? Okay, the selection is not good, so maybe I'll use a point one. Let me do the selection again. Okay, this looks okay. Go to material. Now we can let's add another slot. We can assign a new material for this. So I'll go with some kind of silver color, and then I'll give it some metallic properties. Maybe I'll lower the roughness value. Okay, now we need to assign it. All right, let's go to object mode. Yeah, it's different, but okay, maybe we can make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, and then maybe we can adjust some other parameters also. Okay, I will lower the roughness maybe a little bit, increase the metallic. All right, now it looks different. This looks okay. Okay, there are some parts left, but it's okay for now. All right, let's go to layout mode. Let's see what the material is. Okay, now looks like our light bulb is done. We are done with the modeling. We have given it some kind of materials. Now it's time to light up the bulb. So to do that, let's go to the render view. Let's add a plane. Let's scale the plane. Okay. So to display the lower part, we can add some lights around it. So we can add a light, point light, for instance. Let's move it up. Somewhere around here. Okay. We can duplicate this. Again. And again. 4 places is enough. Alright. So we can increase the value of the light bulbs. We can increase the power to 200 to display the lower parts. Similarly, I will increase the values of the other lights. Okay. Now it's becoming visible. Alright. Okay. So to start with this, with the light effects, we need to activate, make sure you are in the Eve mode, and then activate the bloom. This will help with the illumination. So select this part now and go to material, and here you can see the strength is 1. Now let's increase this value, say 5. Then there you go. Now the light is really bright, as you can see. You can play with these values just as you want. For now, I will leave it at 5. So looks like we are done with the light bulb, and we have got the desired lighting effect. You can use this effect in your lighting projects, things like that. So that will be it for today. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with another Blender video. Take care.